Hello. I want to know which drug is better for high blood pressure. My blood pressure will skyrocket up to like 190, and just for no reason at all. Now, the two drugs that I have are Clonidine,
All right, okay, good.
HCl,
Right.
and the other one is Diltiazeam.
Okay, you're taking a calcium channel blocker and an alpha blocker as well. The Clonidine is actually pretty cool stuff, okay, because you can get more than one bang for your buck. Generally speaking, the way I like to look at things is I like to get more than one therapeutic effect out of medications that I prescribe, and Clonidine is one of those. Clonidine does a bunch of interesting things, but in addition to controlling your blood pressure in a rather direct and predictable manner, it's also a painkiller. Pretty cool stuff. So if you have arthritis of the spine and so on and so forth, Clonidine can actually be very useful for that. You do have to be careful in adjusting the dosage because it can cause something called orthostatic hypotension. In other words, it can bring your blood pressure down too low. Now, the calcium channel blockers are a little bit more interesting. They're not some of my favorite medications. Why? Because they tend to be less predictable. They don't work quite as well over the long haul. So what I'll do is I'll use Clonidine all day long. I think it's a wonderful medication. If your blood pressure is still going up with it, it means that you need to divide the dosage, which is to say that instead of taking the 0.2s once or twice a day, you may need to take a half a tablet or 0.1 milligrams several times during the day. Make your own sustained release effect out of it. That should do the job. To that, I usually use something called amlodipine. Now, amlodipine does not cause the same edema that you'll see with a calcium channel blocker that you mentioned. Okay, that's a good way to go. Adding lisinopril at bedtime is a good start. And generally, you can bring blood pressure down very, very predictably doing that. You do have to watch your salt intake because you can make yourself hypertensive by overdoing the salt. So, Mary, does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Give that a whack and get back to me. Let me know how you're doing.